In this GoPro tips and tricks video, we're looking at the Sandmarc Pole Metal Edition from Sandmarc Action Gear. Now, I've looked at the Sandmarc Black Edition pole before, and you guys seem to kind of like that. So they came out with the Metal Edition pole, and we thought we'd have a look at it. I figured we'd do a really quick unboxing of it and then dive into looking at what it actually comes with. There it is, the Sandmarc Action Gear Metal Edition pole. So what's changed from the Black Edition? Well, we've got the Black Edition right here, so we might as well compare the two. So from the outside, they look almost the same. The same handle, definitely the same pole segments, very similar lanyard there for your hand. But it's when you get up the top here that things start to change. So the Black Edition pole, that's this one right here, has plastic or rubber locking mechanisms here and here. And then it also has a plastic tripod mount. The Metal Edition has two metal locks and a metal tripod mount. Also included in the package is a metal GoPro bolt to mount your camera. The locking mechanisms work exactly the same as they did on the Black Edition pole. You just twist them to unlock, pull out the pole, and then twist back to lock it in place. It's got two segments and it can extend to a whopping 40 inches down to 17. GoPro mounts on here like this, and then we screw in the bolt just like this. Now this is a tripod mounted head, so if you want to remove it, you can untwist the tripod mount off of the pole. You're left with a pole with a 1/4 by 20 inch bolt on it, and you get a metal tripod mount. In terms of test footage, we're using the same test footage we used with the Black Edition pole because the poles are basically identical, and I could not get skiing to test out this pole because there's no snow here yet. So you're watching a sample video from the Black Edition pole, but it'll shoot exactly the same. The locking mechanism works the same, and I did a vibration test outside between the two cameras, and there was no difference between the amount of vibration between the two cameras. So basically, they're identical, except for this one has metal locking mechanisms and this one has plastic ones. That brings us to an interesting point, and we're actually going to put both of these poles on a scale and weigh them, because when I was playing with the two of them, the metal one seems a little bit heavier. So I figure we're going to put it on a scale and we'll just see how they weigh in. We've got our kitchen scale all set up, and we're going to start with the Black Edition pole. So we'll place this on top here. And we can see that it weighs in at 240 grams. All right, so then we'll try the Metal Edition. And we can see that that one weighs in at around 260 grams. And now that's actually not nearly as big of a difference as I thought it was going to be. The Aluminum Edition pole feels a little bit more solid, and it does feel a little bit more heavier. I think the reason is all the additional weight is up near the front here. So when you're holding it in your hand, you do feel it being heavier because all of that weight's on. It's got a lot of leverage making the front of the pole heavier. So just something to keep in mind. The Metal Edition pole is, like we figured out, about 20 grams heavier than the Black Edition pole. But if you guys are huge fans of aluminum and want everything everywhere to always be metal, then this is something you should check out. I think the conclusion of this video kind of writes itself. This is Sandmarc's new Aluminum Edition pole. It's the same as their Black Edition pole, but with metal fittings, and it comes with a metal GoPro bolt. If you guys are huge fans of everything being metal, then this is something you should check out. And if you want to be light as possible, then the Black Edition pole is probably for you. In terms of durability, I'm sure metal's going to be better, but really, those plastic fittings have been pretty good for me, and I haven't had any problems with them. So I don't have durability problems with the Black Edition pole, so I don't really see the need to upgrade to an Aluminum Edition pole or Metal Edition pole for that durability argument. Pole mounting is really cool. It creates great shots. It's great to get self-portrait shots, follow cam shots. There's all kinds of and stability shots. So really, GoPro pole is something that should be in your kit bag. It's great for lots of different shooting situations. Guys, this was another GoPro tips and tricks video. If you guys have enjoyed it, please make sure you subscribe, like the video, and if you have any questions or comments, leave them down below. I do read all of them and I respond to as many of them as I can. If you guys have any cool DIY builds that you've been building, post them up on my GoPro Facebook page and I'll share them with that audience over there. The guys love to see what you guys are doing, and it's a great way to kind of share things within the community. I'm trying to be good about actually reposting your posts, because if you guys just post the page, Facebook doesn't share them very well. So if you guys post cool stuff on there, I'll make sure I'll share it as the page, and then you really can get your stuff out there. So go head over there and do that. And until next time, guys, thank you very, very much for watching.